everyone, welcome to Preeti's Kitchen. Today let's make Nizami chicken nihari. Nihari is a slow cooked stew which originated in the Indian subcontinent when the Mughals ruled some parts of India. It is usually cooked with beef shank, but lately due to health concerns, chicken, mutton and even lamb can be used. You can choose to reduce the oil content if you find it too much. Today I'm sharing with you all one of my favorite chicken curries, chicken nihari. So let's get started. The first step in chicken nihari is to make your nihari masala. I've made nihari masala at home and I'll just tell you how to do this. For nihari masala, you need about 2 tablespoons of coriander seeds, a tablespoon of jeera, 2 green cardamoms, hari elaichi, half tablespoon of black peppercorns or kali mirch, 1/4 tablespoon cloves, aaki long, 1 black cardamom, 1 cinnamon stick, aadhi jagitri or half mace, 7 to 8 dry red chillies, half piece of peepli. Peepli is a long, you get it in India very easily, you will get it in Asian stores also. It's a long pepper. Then half piece of jaifal, or it is also called nutmeg, just grate it, and half teaspoon of Shahi Jeera, it is also called black jeera. So all that you put it in a blender and make a fine powder, just the way I have done it. We will only be using about 2 tablespoons. So the first step in making chicken nihari is I have taken the same oil as I used to fry my onions. I've just used very little, about a tablespoon of 2, because I want my chicken to get crispy. Too much oil will not make my chicken crispy. So you can use the same oil. If you want to change the oil, you can use mustard oil also. Mustard oil has to be preheated and then cool down and then use it. Put the flame on high and we just want the outer cover or the crust to get crispy. The chicken has been roasting on low flame for 7 minutes. I'm going to switch off the flame and remove the chicken pieces. So I've taken again the wok, I've removed the chicken as I told you before. Now I have taken about half a cup of mustard oil. You can also mix the mustard oil and the oil that you have used for your fried onions. You can mix it and make it half a cup and use that as well. I'm using mustard oil which I have preheated. Now on a very low flame, we will add just 1 bay leaf. Mine are broken, so I'm using 2. To this, I'm adding about a tablespoon of ginger garlic paste mixed with 1/4 cup of water. So we'll let the bay leaf first release its flavor into the oil, like about half a minute or so. Since it's on low. Don't worry about the chicken being stuck on the base of your pan. It all comes out while you're cooking right now the gravy. We will add our ginger garlic paste with water. Stir it well. Just about for a minute till the ginger garlic, the raw smell goes away. The reason I added water was so that the masala or the ginger garlic doesn't burn. I don't want the burn flavor in my nihari. So I always add water, or you can just sprinkle water after adding your ginger garlic paste. I find this easier. Now the nihari powder that we had made earlier, we just need 2 tablespoons from that. The rest you can store it in an airtight container. I'm just using 2 tablespoons of nihari masala powder. I can already smell, it smells awesome. It smells really nice. So on a low flame we're doing all this. We don't want the masala to burn. Just keep stirring. will also add about 1/4 teaspoon of ginger powder. It is also called saunth in Hindi. We'll add Kashmiri lal mirch powder for that nice color. This is according to your taste, and also salt as per your taste. You can always adjust the seasoning later as well. Now I had fried some onions, about 2 medium-sized onions. Just slice them very finely and into hot oil, just put them, and then they are a little crispy, you can see. So it gives a nice color to your gravy. So 2 medium-sized onions which have been sliced and fried. Keep about 2 tablespoons from this for garnishing later. Stir this up for about 2-3 minutes. At this point, I will add all the chicken. Let's mix this very well. On low heat, we'll cover and cook for about 6 to 7 minutes. Okay, so let's check this. It's been roasting for about 6-7 minutes. To this, we will add about a liter of hot water and keep it on low flame for next 15 minutes. So I've added about 1 liter of water. We'll just give 1 boil, and then we'll cover it, and we'll cook it on low heat for 15 minutes. Nihari has been cooking for 15 minutes. Let's check. Looks nice. You can see the oil has all come on the top. The gravy has. So now if we go to thicken the gravy, I'll keep this aside, or you can just let it cook for some more time on a low flame for another 5 minutes while we prepare one more thing. I'll let this cook another flame. Okay, now I've added 2 tablespoons of ghee to a pan. To this I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of atta or wheat flour. This is just to thicken the gravy of nihari. Now if you want a really thick gravy, you can add 3 tablespoons of atta. Now normally, usually the recipe that we see of nihari is they add the flour straight away to the gravy. I don't like to do it like that. I like to roast the flour because it always gives a nice flavor when it is roasted well. So we will roast this first till you can smell nice fragrance. Just stir it till you can smell the flour, and it gets a little dark in color.
So now this is ready, and we'll add it to our nihari.
So now you can see the oil at the top. I'm going to remove a little bit of oil from this, which we are going to pour later on our nihari. So you can see I've removed the oil from this. It has masala also mixed, so don't get shocked if you see so much of quantity of oil. It's easier to remove the oil when the curry gets cold. Okay. It's a rich gravy. So now we are going to add the wheat, the flour, atta that we had made a mixture to this to thicken our gravy. So this you can do it as much as you like. You can add, as I said, if you want 3 tablespoons, you can add 3 tablespoons. Just make sure that your gravy, the flame is at low, and you just mix it. So now let's just garnish our nihari. I have some fried onions which we had kept it from before. We'll add the nihari oil and a bit of chopped fresh coriander. and this is ready. You can have it with rumali roti, naan, or even plain roti or steamed rice. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please like, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching.